Well, hey, y'all, and welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It is real live music coming at you from the corner of Gay Street and Summit Hill. We've got a twin bill. Even though it has one name on there, there's two groups today, and it's going to be a fun day, and I'm not just saying that because I get to play the second half. But would you guys give a big old WDVX East Tennessee's own welcome to the UT Appalachian String Ensemble.
There's a path back in the mountains, that one-room house where I was born. Even now, memories linger. My mama smiles a sophomore. Lonesome pine, I can hear you calling me back to my home, where the fox and hounds through the hills are roaming. Lonesome pine, calling me home. It's been so long since I left that cabin in search of wealth, fortune, and fame. Late at night, I'm alone and lonely, still hear my daddy call my name. Lonesome pine, I can hear you calling me back to my home, where the fox and hounds through the hills are roaming. Lonesome pine, calling me home. Someday soon I'm gonna travel back to the land that I love best. In the stillness of the mountains, I will find sweet peace and rest. Lonesome pine, I can hear you calling me back to my home, where the fox and hounds through the hills are roaming. Lonesome pine, calling me home, where the fox and hounds through the hills are roaming. Lonesome pine, calling me home.
So welcome everybody. You about in tune, Levi?
I'm good now.
All right, so there's a bunch of UT students up here. They're doing a great job, aren't they?
Well, I had a friend named Ramblin' Bob. He used to steal, gamble, and rob. He thought he was the smartest guy around. Well, I found out last Monday that Bob got locked up Sunday. They've got him in the jailhouse way downtown. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. Well, I told him once or twice to stop playing cards and shooting dice. He's in the jailhouse now. Hidey-o-lay-lo-tee.
whist and euchre, but shooting dice was his favorite game. It was. He got thrown in jail with nobody to go his bail. The judge done said that he refused the fine. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. Well, I told him once or twice to stop playing cards and shooting dice. He's in the jailhouse now. I your lady, I your lady. You're late, you're late, you're late. Well, I went out last Tuesday. I met a girl named Susie. I said I was the swellest guy around. Well, we started to spending my money, and she started to calling me honey. We took in every cabaret in town. We're in the jailhouse now. We're in the jailhouse now. Well, I told that judge right to his face, I don't like to see this place. We're in the jailhouse now. I your lady, I your lady, your lady, your lady, your lady.
You are listening to East Tennessee's own WDVX. You're here with East Tennessee's own UT Appalachian string bands, and we're gonna go ahead and learn a little bit more about this. Sean McCullough is the director of this crazy train, I guess. Sean also is a professor over at UT. So, Sean, tell folks a little bit about the string band program and how it got going.
Yeah, this is a program we started just a few semesters ago, and it's grown. We started off with kind of a raucous, large band the first semester, and then we've kind of grown into two very distinct bands, and we're hoping to grow to three next semester. We're looking like that might be a possibility, but I've been wanting to do this for years, and I'm finally got the opportunity, and happy with there's so many talented students to come play this music. So that's been a real joy for me.
Awesome. Speaking of those talented students, come on up front there, Avery. We're going to talk to the gal that's been hiding in the back there. Avery, you have been a part of this band for quite some time now, right?
About a year and a half now.
About a year and a half. And tell folks a little about, because bluegrass or string band music is not your typical thing. So tell folks a little bit about how you got interested in playing in this.
So I've been a classical bassist for about 11 years now, and I made the switch because I wanted something fun to do.
we won't tell your professors that that's what you said.
But yeah, I grew up around here. I've grown up in the South my whole life. My mom's always loved this music. Half my family's always loved this music. And I finally got around to playing it. And actually, when I started playing, my mom assumed that that's what I was doing. She didn't know that I was actually doing classical music at first, so she got confused.
Happens to the best of us. Tell folks a little bit about just what it's like being in school and playing this with this group of friends that you just met at the beginning of the semester. Tell folks a little bit about the process of coming together as a band.
It's pretty natural. I mean, everyone on stage is a pretty cool person. So we play cool music, and it's a pretty good time.
There you go. Well, we're not going to take up too much more of your time. We'll let you guys get back to that music. But is there any fun little story that you would like to tell about, playing bluegrass music and this group or anything?
When I first started, Bryce came up to me, the guitar player, and he's like, "Do you want to go play at this church?" And I said, "Yeah, let's go play." He didn't tell me I'd be playing for 7 hours.
For a potluck supper and maybe $5. Welcome to the world of bluegrass musicians.
Yeah, it was a good time though.
There you go. Well, we're gonna get some more music out of this. We've yet to name them. We're going to figure out a name. I think the working name is the Just Alright Bluegrass Band. I don't know if I said that all right. All right, there we go. Just Alright Bluegrass Band. But y'all give it up for them one more time here. Woo!
I want to say a couple of things just real quick that came across my mind. Both Levi and Bryce stepped up to play instruments that they hadn't really played before, which was very exciting. Levi came to us for the first time this semester as a drummer in a rock band and also then a very good guitar player, but he said he'd be willing to give banjo a shot, and he's doing a great job. And then Bryce back here, he's been with us a few semesters, and we've learned that he can pretty much play anything, too, that he puts his hands on. So I leaned on him. We need a mandolin player. He'd been a guitar player in the band last time, and he picked up the mandolin. He's doing a fantastic job as well. So, yeah. Anyway, I just, as I said before, it's just such a joy to get to play with all these talented folks. And, yeah, let's get back to some music.
It's been 10 long years since I left my home in the holler where I was born, where the cool fall nights make the wood smoke rise and the fox hunter blows his horn. I fell in love with a girl from the town. I thought that she would be true. I ran away to Charlottesville and worked in a sawmill or two. What have they done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? My girl ran off with somebody else. My taverns took all my pay. And here I stand where the old home stood before they took it away. What have they done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? Now the geese fly south and the cold wind blows as I stand here and hang my head. I've lost my love, I've lost my hope, and now I wish that I was dead. What have they done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? And why did I leave my cows in the field and look for a job in the town?
We got one more song up here, but just real quick. So you met Avery, you met Levi, you met Bryce. Lydia has been in the band a couple of semesters, and yeah, let's give her a big hand right there. And two of our brand new members this semester. We've got Ethan back here on guitar and Isabella on the fiddle. All right, one more tune. What's our last one here? Oh yeah, a little salty dog.
Standing on the corner with a low down blues, a great big hole in the bottom of my shoe. Honey, let me be your salty dog. And let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, listen to your style, I know you run down stocking in a worn out shoe. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Yeah, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Down in the wildwood, sitting on a log, finger on the trigger and an eye on the hog. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, I pulled the trigger and they said go. It's up well over in Mexico. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog.
Appalachian String Band Part 1. You are listening to East Tennessee's own WDVX. Support for WDVX comes from the Tennessee Arts Commission, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, from Visit Knoxville, Barley's down in the Old City, which is host to the Big Plate there on Fridays, and from listeners just like you. And you still have time. We did just end our fund drive for the fall, but there's still time, as always. I mean, really, any time that you want to toss some money towards DVX to keep the good music rolling. There's a lot of good stuff happening. Speaking of stuff happening, hey, Sean, are you ready here, friend? Y'all make welcome Sean McCullough.
Well, hey, folks. So this is, for those of you who might be new to the Blue Play Special, this is a little unusual. So I am the regular Saturday host for the Blue Play Special. Evie used to be the regular Saturday host for the Blue Play Special, but since we were both playing today, we decided to take turns and kind of switch it up like that. So I don't think today's switchover is going to take so terribly long. Do you all need to get in tune or anything? Should I talk more or shall we just get going? It's up to you. Okay. What do you think, Baker? Are you close enough to tune? All right. Well, did you all come up with a name? So we had this conversation about each band coming up with a name, and it just didn't happen, I don't think. Well, maybe you all did.
Well, every name that I suggested, Baker said no to, so no.
Okay, so here is...
Here's Baker's Brood.
UT Appalachian Strings Part 2, or otherwise known as Baker's Brood, yes.
Y'all ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 1. Didn't your daddy teach you right to go and break his heart tonight? Didn't your daddy teach you got that thing ready to roll down there, Baker? Nope, good. Sweet, perfect. Well, as I said, we have a banjo up here today, so just bear with us all as we deal with that tragedy. Yeah? Good? No? Okay, sweet. We're going to get Ian to come around and sing y'all one here now about some bartender's blues as soon as I kick it off. 1, 2. Let's try it again. Woo, here we go. It's live radio in case y'all were wondering. 1, 2.
I'm just a bartender, and I don't like my work, but I don't mind the money at all. I've seen lots of sad faces, lots of bad cases, folks with their backs to the wall. And I need 4 walls around me to hold my life, keep me from going astray. I need a honky-tonk angel to hold me tight, keep me from slipping away. Light up your smokes, I can laugh at your jokes, I can watch you fall down on your knees. I can load up my car, pack up my car, and drive off and mail in my keys. But I still need 4 walls around me to hold my life, keep me from going astray. I need a honky-tonk angel to hold me tight and keep me from slipping away. Smoke fills the air in this honky-tonk bar, and I'm thinking about where I'd rather be. But I burned all my bridges, I sank all my ships, and I'm stranded out at the edge of the sea. But I still need 4 walls around me to hold my life and keep me from going astray. I need a honky-tonk angel to hold me tight and keep me from slipping away. I still need 4 walls around me to hold my life and keep me from slipping away. I need a honky-tonk angel to hold me tight, keep me
That's UT Appalachian Strings Part 2. For those of you who might just be tuning in, we've had a couple bands today that are made up of UT students playing bluegrass music. And one of those students, who am I talking to first?
This is Baker. Sorry, I'm trying to tune my banjo over here.
Well, you want me to talk to Evie first? You tune your banjo? We can do it the other way around.
That's all right.
We'll do it both at the same time. That sounds good. So, Baker here. This is Baker Northern on the banjo, and he's been a busy guy this weekend. Played on the big plate yesterday with Wyatt Ellis down at Barley's. He and Evie there played on SEC Nation this morning for the football game. But Baker's been. Are you the longest running member of this band, aren't you?
I think I'm the only one left that's been here since the beginning.
All right, yeah. So Baker's been here since the very first semester that we started doing this, and he's taken on a leadership role, kind of helping to try to corral these folks that are on the stage and get them to do things. So tell us a little bit about,
I'm not doing a good job. Eddie's,
Well, tell us a little bit about your experience with this. It's changed quite a bit since you started in the band.
So we started, and we maybe had 9 people, and it was kind of just a throw together, play if you want, don't play, and now it's kind of turned into 2 bands. But I mean, the thing that's probably I've gotten out of this that's unexpected is there are a lot of just like friendships I've made. Some of the guys that have been in the band since the beginning that aren't doing it this semester, I still see on campus, and we'll still like stop and talk to each other and hang out. And then Cade, who left the band this semester, he graduated, but I see him around every now and then, and we always stop and hang out. And then same thing with Bryce. Bryce and I ended up being at IBMA together, and so was Lydia, and Cade was also there, so all of us hung out for a few hours. So it's just a big community that came out of this that I was not expecting at all.
That's very cool, very cool. Yeah, not much a better way to make friends than to play music with them. That's for sure. It's a good way to make friends. Well, let me bug that person behind you for just a second.
Good, 'cause she's bugging me.
So, before that, let me just say that it's been interesting doing this string band that we've had 2 really common majors in the band, either music majors or engineering majors. Now, there are exceptions, but it seems like those are the 2 most common. Baker's an engineering major. Evie here just came back to school. Tell them what you came back to school for.
Well, after just a short hiatus of 15 years, I decided that it was time to go back and get my master's degree. So I'm getting a master's in musicology over there at UT now, and it's a whole lot of fun.
And we corralled her to play, and she said, yeah, I might do it one semester and then try some other ensembles, but I don't know. I kind of think you're sticking with us, aren't you?
I mean, I think I don't think I have a choice at this
Yeah.
point. No, I'm really excited. I went to ETSU for my undergraduate and was in the bluegrass program over there, and so I know what it's like to have that community that Baker was talking about, that, you get to just hang out and pick tunes with your friends at college, and that doesn't just get to happen everywhere that you go. In fact, that's why I moved from North Dakota to East Tennessee, was for that very reason. So that the fact that UT now has that opportunity for kids is just awesome.
Yeah, and we're glad to have you be able to be part of it. That's been great. So why don't we get some more music, and maybe you guys can introduce the rest of the band as you go along.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take a minute and tell you about the fella back there playing that bass. And y'all give it up for Jason back there on the bass. Like Avery, he's new to the world of bluegrass. And when we started picking around on that first song, which is an old barefoot bluegrass song from Alaska that used to be playing some tunes, I said, Jason, would you want a bass solo on that? And he said, sure. So I think that was, get to do that a whole lot. So that's Jason back there on the bass, and then we'll take a second and tell you about this young lady over here picking that mandolin. She comes to us from Chattanooga area. Well, Chattanooga, as I should say. Some people out there might not know the weird Evie slang terms for places around East Tennessee. But y'all give a big old welcome to Ella Saunders over there on the mandolin. And I kind of told you about this feller, but we've got, so this is, I guess, the grad school section. because we've got 2 grad students in this one, and the other grad student is neither music nor engineering, but animal sciences. Would you all give it up for Ian Beatty right here? And now something that has nothing to do with any of them. We're actually going to do one of my original fiddle tunes now. This is one I wrote called Bud's Dance. Y'all ready for this? Sweet. Here we go. Ready?
About 2 miles from the Battelle Yard, rivers curve on down. Not far south from the town he posts, a little shack is found, back on higher grounds. You can see him every day, walking down the line, with an old brown sack across his back, his home here down behind, speaking his worried mind. And it's a long way to the Delta from the North Georgia hills, and a tote sack for ginseng won't pay no traveling. I'm too old to ride the rails and thumb the road alone, but I guess I'll never make it back to home, my muddy water Mississippi Delta home. Winters here they get too cold, the rain you makes me ill. Seeing big ignorance in the mountainside when the ground's full hard and still. I got to stay out above the hill. But next summer things turn right, the companies will pay high. Now I'm making enough money to pay my bills and bid these mounts goodbye. And then he said with a sigh, and it's a long way to the Delta from the North Georgia hills, and a tote sack full of ginseng won't pay no traveling bills. I'm too old to ride the rails from the road alone, but I guess I'll never make it back to home, my muddy water Mississippi Delta home. It's a long way to the Delta from the North Georgia hills, and a tote sack full of ginseng won't pay no traveling bills. I'm too old to ride the rails from the road alone, but I guess I'll never make it back to home, my muddy water Mississippi Delta home, my muddy water Mississippi Delta home.
We're going to do y'all a John Hartford tune now, if that's okay. I mean, we're going to do it even if it's not okay, so, you know, there's that part of it all. And are you ready over there?
I'm ready for this.
All right. Baker has been, I think, more excited about the next 2 seconds for this show than anything else that I've seen him excited about lately. So take it away, Baker.
This is a squirrel hunter.
That's the UT Appalachian String Band on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. We're going to get one more song from them, but before we do that, I want to thank everybody for coming out today. Thank everybody who's listening and watching out there. And I want to let you know that these folks are going to be playing one more time this semester on Wednesday, December 6th at 7:30 p.m. They'll be playing in the UT Music Hall on campus. Also, if you'd like to keep up with what these bands are doing in the future, you can do that on social media on both Facebook and Instagram at UT Appalachian Strings. What y'all got for us for one more song?
I don't know who done this originally, but it is JD. Okay, sweet. I need to do some more research. As a musicologist, I should probably research the things I'm doing a little more. We got us some J.D. Crowe in the New South, and we're going to have Ian take us on home. But Baker, are you ready? Oh, goody. Here we go. Here's a little bit of Showboat Gambler.
Tonight I'll board the Delta Queen, bound for New Orleans. Every day I'll get that feeling that I'm free. Her paddle wheels will churn, and her smokestack sail will burn, and slowly I'll be carried to the sea. I'm a rambler, showboat gambler. I make my living on the run. I'm a rambler, showboat gambler. Big Muddy will always be my home. Cause I'm taking every trip, and I know every captain by his name. In the eyes of every man, I can see what's in his hands. I guess that I have played in every game. I'm a rambler, showboat gambler. I make my living on the run. I'm a rambler, showboat gambler. Big Muddy will always be my home. Tonight I'm sitting here beneath the chandelier. There's a lady here to light my big cigar, and if luck will be my friend, we'll be finished up by 10. Be standing on the decks beneath the stars. I'm a rambler, showboat gambler. I make my living on the run. I'm a rambler, showboat gambler. Big Muddy will always be my home. I'm a rambler, showboat gambler. I make my living on the run. I'm a rambler, showboat gambler. Big Muddy will always be my home. That I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bill. Once I had a girl on old Rocky Top, back where the other half kept. Wild as a mig, but sweet as soda pop, I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be home, sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
That's the UT Appalachian String Band on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. We'll hope you'll join us next time for more real live music. But right now, I'm going to send it back into the studio.